Some people, notably the landlord of a village and the moneylender, maliciously, with malice, right, say that he is an impostor. Impostor means a person who looks like, who pretends to be something else, someone else. Actually, he is not, but he pretends to look like, right? So, impostor, and that all his talk about his blue blood is merely royal blood, means these people are not at all have the good opinion about him. So, they call him a bluff of a rascal. He is just a outwardly showy person. Others, like the priest of the temple, concede that, means not only these people, not only this landlord, not only this moneylender, but some more people were, and we may say jealous of this Khan Azam Khan, right, and who were priests are manifestly jealous of anyone's long ancestry. However, because they have all risen from nothing, false show off is there. That's why these so called people, like, right, others like the priest of the temple, concede that that his ancestors were certainly attached to the court of the great Mughals, but as sweepers. They know the reality. They did not possess, means their forefathers or ancestors did not possess any royal position in the court, but they were just like sweepers, very petty job, cleaners, right. So, the landlord, the moneylenders and the priest are manifestly jealous of anyone's long ancestry, because this is false. However, because they have all risen from nothing, and it is obvious from the stately ruins around Khan Azam Khan, means he is not living in a grand building, grand bungalow or big house, but ruinous condition his house is, where he is living. As I told you earlier, dilapidated house he had, right. So, and it is obvious from the stately ruins around Khan Azam Khan what grace was once his and his forefathers, right, earlier, but not now. Only Khan Azam Khan's pride is greatly in excess of his present possessions, and he is inordinately jealous of his old privileges and rather foolish and headstrong. He is very rigid, headstrong in safeguarding every sacred brick of his tottering house. He is living in a tottering house, ruinous condition is there, right, against vandalism, means destruction, practice of destruction, means when vandalism is the practice when there is a destruction of ancient things of ancient values. So, this is, so he is against this practice, but he is helpless, but still he is flaunting this status. Khan Azam Khan happened to go to the moneylender's shop. So, once it so happened, now look at the story. This was just the introduction of two main characters of this story. One is Ramanand the grocer, and the second one is Khan Azam Khan, right. Khan Azam Khan happened to go to the moneylender's shop to pawn, means mortgage, his wife's gold nose ring one morning, right, and he noticed the upturning tendency of the hair on Ramanand's upper lip, which made the moneylender's goat moustache look almost like his own tiger moustache. So, as we knew earlier that this Khan Azam Khan had tiger moustache and this Ramanand the grocer had goat moustache, but this Khan Azam Khan grew angry and he grew shocked when he found that that Ramanand's moustache was looking like that of his own moustache, right. So, he grew angry and he made a very bad comment at this grocer. Since when have the lentil eating shopkeepers become noblemen? He asked sorely, roughly, harshly, without any feelings. So, since when have the lentil eating, this is a phrase and it shows that he is talking about poor class, middle class family, right? Lentil is a kind of pulse, pulses, so dal, right? So lentil eating, these lentil eating shopkeepers means poor class people, middle class people. So he is just asking, he is talking to himself. I don't know what you mean, Khan, Ramanand answered. And when Ramanand at his shop found Khan Azam Khan speaking this statement, making this statement, he asked him, what happened? I didn't get what you spoke. You know what I mean. Oh, Ramanand, don't pretend. I know you already got it. What I mean. Seed of a donkey. This is an abusive phrase. This phrase reflects an abuse, the young one of a donkey. He is calling him, said the Khan, right? Look at the way you have turned the tips of your mustache upwards. How dare you keep your mustache upwards? You are just a middle class man. Who gave you this permission? He grew angry, right? Turn the tips down to the style proper to the goat that you are. You are just like a goat. You are middle class people. You are. So you are supposed to keep goat mustache. So how dare you? Just change the style. Oh, Khan. Fancy the ears of people nowadays. These people have remained in their imagination. They have grown up. Actually, they are not. Khan thought, right? So he is angry. Oh, Khan, don't get so excited, said the moneylender, who was nothing. Moneylender who was nothing if he was not amenable, friendly, having built up his business. This is one of the traits of businessmen. When they are supposed to deal with their customers, they have to be lenient enough. They have to be compatible with their customers, what they want, what they demand. So this moneylender, this grocer, Ramanand was also behaving like that. He was not getting angry, he was just excited, right? Having built up his business on the maxim, there is a maxim means saying, adage, that the customer is always right. As we people in service, in job, we say, boss is always right. So for the businessman, what to say? Customer is always right. What he has said, okay. We are not ready to pick up a quarrel with these customers because we have to maintain our business, right? So I tell you, turn the tip of your mustache down if you value your life. Look, Ramanand, if you really want to save your life, just keep your mustache down. Raised means grew furious, grew angry, Khan Azam Khan, right? So in this picture you can see, this is Ramanand, the grocer, and this is Khan Azam Khan, and look, his mustaches are going upwards and his mustaches are also going upward. That's why this Khan grew angry with this grocer because he is middle class and he is said to have belonged to royal class family, means his ancestors were in the courts of royal family, right? So you can see this is the picture, and the place is grocer's shop. If that is all the trouble, here you are, said Ramanand, only this is the thing that makes you grow angry with me, is that all? Brushing one end of his mustache with his oily, greasy hand so that it dropped like a dead fly. So, okay, only this is the trouble, this is the cause root of all trouble. I have made it go downwards. Okay, are you happy? Come, show me the trinklets. Okay, what is the purpose? What made you come here? What brought you here? So, let me know. Show me the trinklets. Trinklets means one of the ornaments, okay, petty ornaments. How much do you want for them? He is trying to value them, and in this way, yes, how much do you want for them? Now that Khan Azam Khan's pride was appeased, that means he cooled down, and he was like soft wax in the merchant's sure hand, and his need and the need of his family for food was great, and he humbly accepted the value which the moneylender put on his wife's nose ring. So, whatever the amount this Ramanand gave to Khan Azam Khan, he accepted it because he needed the money for his family, for food, for great, and his need was great. That is why he accepted whatever this grocer gave to him, this moneylender gave to him. But as he was departing, after negotiating his business, he noticed that the one end of the moneylender's mustache had come down at his behest, at his order, right? The other end was still up. Now, when he was leaving, his eyes fell on one of the ends of Ramanand's mustache, and that was upwards. So, he found this difference. Oh, in front of me, only one end of the mustache was downwards. So, he was shocked. Ramanand, you have played a trick on me, a strange trick you have played on me, you swine, pig. But this is an abusive word. Earlier, what was that? The young one of donkey, right? Now swine. The Khan said in an angry voice, I have paid you the best value for your trinket, Khan, that any moneylender will pay in these parts, he said, especially in these days when the circus of the whole world are threatening to go off the gold standard. There is a recession in the whole world, and in the same market, whatever the money is being offered by other moneylenders, I have just paid you more than that. So, what's the problem with you now? What's the hitch? It has nothing to do with the trinket. I'm not talking about the value of trinket you have given to me, actually. But, said Azam Khan, but one end of your mustache is still up like my tiger mustache, though you have brought down the other to your proper goat style. He is saying, I agree that one end you just put it down, but how about the other end of your mustache? This is still like that of a tiger mustache. Now Khan, now the moneylender is saying, now Khan, I humbled myself because you are doing business with me. At the time, I lowered the end of my mustache down just because you were negotiating with me, right? Because of that, being a businessman. So, you can't expect me to become a mere worm just because you have pawned a trinket with me. Just a petty jewelry you have pawned your mortgage and you are trying to overpower me? Huh? No, not like that. If you were placing some more expensive jewelry, I might consider obliging you a little more. If you had put some more things, some more valuable, more expensive things at mortgage, I would have thought something else, but not now. Anyhow, my humble milk skimmer doesn't look a bit like your valiant tiger mustache, but still I'm saying one of my mustache ends is not like that of a tiger, but that is like a goat, only one end, not both. So, bring that tip down, Khan Azam Khan roared. He was very angry, and that's why he was trying to roar at Ramanand. Because the more he had looked at the moneylender's mustache, the more the still upturned tip seemed to him like an effort at an imitation of his own. Means one end was no doubt was looking like that of a goat mustache, but how about the other one? The other one was really looking like that of a tiger style. That's why he was still angry. Now be sensible, Khan, be sensible, try to understand. The moneylender said, waving his hand with an imperturbable calm. So he was looking like an uncontrolled person, but in a cool voice he said, be sensible, try to be sensible, Khan Sahab. I tell you, turn that tip down or I shall wring your neck, said the Khan. Khan was still angry, and in a very furious way he warned Ramanand to put his other end of mustache down. Otherwise, he warned him that he would wring his neck, break his neck squeeze his neck like this. All right, the next time you come to do business with me, I shall bring that tip down, answered the moneylender cunningly. He was a very cunning, very sensible and very smart businessman. So he said, okay, next time whenever you come here with some more expensive things for mortgage, I'll do that. Okay, that's fair, said Chaudhry Chotu Ram, the landlord of the village, who was sitting under the tree opposite. He also agreed. To be sure, some peasants chimed in sleepishly, right? Some more peasants were there, and they also, inadvertently, they also spoke the same. To be sure, Khan Azam Khan managed to control his murderous impulses, excitement. He was feeling impulses. He was growing very much angry with Ramanand. So he felt like killing Ramanand and walked away. But he could not quell his pride, the pride of generations of his ancestors who had worn the tiger mustache as a mark of their high position. He did not want to subdue these feelings he had got as a pride of his ancestors. To see the symbol of his honor copied means copied by a moneylender, this was too much for him. This was beyond now. So resolutely he was thinking something in his mind only, right? So thinking like this, he went home and fetched a necklace which had come down to his family. Now he had brought a necklace, and this necklace was the symbol of generations after generations, right? Through 7 generations, and placing it before the money lender said. So students, through 7 generations and placing it before the money lender said, placing it, what is it? That necklace, okay? And this necklace is said to have passed from 7 generations, and it is a symbol of their pride, right? Since 7 generations. Now will you bring that tip of your mustache down? Ramanand, you wanted some more jewelry, means more expensive, something more expensive, so I have brought a necklace, and this necklace is the symbol of our generation as a pride. So I have brought it to you, and just mortgage it and give me some money in return of this, and whatever money you just give it to me, I care for nothing, but only one thing, and that is just put your tip down, put the tip of your mustache down, another tip also, right? By all means, of course, Khan, said the moneylender, but let us see about this necklace. How much do you want for it? I'll do that, but let me evaluate it. So Khan Sahib, how much do you want for that? He said, he was very smart, right? Any price will do, so long as you bring the tip of your mustache down, answered Azam Khan. Azam Khan was not as smart as Ramanand. So he said, I don't care for the amount you are giving me, because this is not the question of the value of necklace, but this is the question of the value of our mustache. This means the value of tiger mustache. So put the tip of your mustache down. After they had settled the business, means after they had negotiated, the money lender said, now Khan, I shall carry out your will. Will means wish, carry out means follow, and he ceremoniously brushed the upturned tip of his mustache down, and in this way, with greasy hands. So another one also he put it down, one was already down, okay? So Khan Sahab, are you happy now? As Khan was walking away, however, he noticed that the other tip of the moneylender's mustache had now gone up and stood dubiously like the upturned end of his own exalted tiger mustache. Now Khan Sahab was happy and he was about to leave. So while leaving, he had a look at, once again he had a look at the mustache of this Ramanand. Lo, he was once again shocked. Look, earlier this tip was down, and later this tip was down, but being a smart businessman, what he did in this way, like this. So when Khan Sahib was leaving, he had a look at once again the previously downwards tip is growing upwards. How come? So he was shocked. He turned on his feet and shouted. Once again he came back and shouted at this moneylender, I shall kill you if you don't brush that mouse into the shape appropriate to your position as a lentil eating moneylender. Don't you know who you are and you are trying to play tricks on me? Put it down, otherwise I'm just about to kill you. I'm too much angry. So Khan Sahib was losing his temper. And that's why he's saying, you lentil eating moneylender. Now, Khan, come to your senses. Oh, Khan Sahib, cool down, come to your senses. You know, it is only the illusion of a tiger's mustache and nowhere like your brave and wonderful adornment, said the greasy moneylender. He is saying that I know each and everything what you are talking about. Huh? This is merely a false show off. I know each and everything. No need to get angry with me. No need to shout at me. I tell you, I won't have you insulting the insignia of my order, shouted Azam Khan. You bring that tip down. I won't let you disobey, flout my orders. You are just trying to go against me. You are just trying to disobey me. You are just trying to flout my orders. I wouldn't do it, Khan. Now, Mr. Khan, let me be very much clear. Yes, I am not going to do that. Is that clear? So now a little bit, this Ramanand also grew angry. He burst up. I would not do it, Khan. Even if you pawn all the jewelry you possess to me, said the moneylender in a resolute way, in a decided way, as if he was already determined. So he said, Khan Sahib, whatever the jewelry, the whole jewelry of your lineage, you bring it to me, you pawn with me. I am not at all ready to put down both the tips of my mustache down like that of a goat. Right? So no matter. I wouldn't do it. I would rather lose all my remaining worldly possessions, my pots and pans, my clothes, even my house, than see the tip of your mustache turned up like that, spluttered Azam Khan. Now Azam Khan is growing more angry, and this was the aim of Ramanand. This was the only aim. He wanted to earn more and more money. So in this way he was trying to make him grow more and more angry. He was trying to infuriate Khan Azam Khan. So Khan Azam Khan is saying, I am ready to put everything at stake. Everything, including my house I am living in, ancestral house I am living in. And this was the aim. Acha, if you care a little for all your goods and chattels, you sell them to me, and then I shall turn that tip of my mustache down. Okay, Khan Sahib, if you are ready to put each and everything at stake, means you are ready to mortgage each and everything, including your house, then I am ready. Then I agree to put the tip of my mustache down. Do you agree? Said the moneylender. And what is more, I shall keep it flat. Now, is that a bargain? And one more thing, let me tell you. And in this way, it will go straight and they will never come up. Right? So, is it settled now? And that seems fair enough. Yeah, that looks fair enough, said the landlord from under the tree where he was preparing for siesta. So the landlord of the village was under that tree, and he heard them and he heard their discussion. So he said, that is fair enough. Yeah, that's the deal. And this landlord was preparing for a siesta. Siesta means afternoon short sleep, to get relaxed, means a nap, right? So, but what proof have I that you will keep your word? Earlier also 2 times you have cheated me, you have tried to play pranks on me. So why should I? believe on what you are saying. Why should I believe? Just make me believe that what you are saying, you will keep to that. Said Azam Khan, you oily lentil eaters never keep your promises. I know what kind of people you all are, lentil eating people, poor people, and you do not know how to keep your words. I know. So let me know how you want to make me believe you. You shall draw up a deed. Okay. You shall draw up a deed here and now, said the moneylender, Ramanand, smart Ramanand. He said, okay, so you just get a document, get an agreement prepared. And we shall have it signed by the 5 elders of the village. 5 elderly people of the village, known as Panch. In India, these villages are known as Panch, right? So these 5 people who are seated under that tree. Under that tree, those 5 elder people are sitting over there and they will sign it. Okay? And not only sign, but seal will also be there. What more do you want? Right? So now there is no catch in that put in the landlord. I think there is no objection now. There is nothing different now. Khan Sahab, are you okay now? I and 4 other elders will come to court as witnesses on your behalf if he doesn't keep his mustache to the goat style ever afterwards. Yes, means in short he is saying that I will be going for litigation. I will be going against you in the courts. I am going to drag you to the courts if you do not keep your word, because the whole agreement is in black and white on a paper. I shall excommunicate him from religion if he doesn't keep his word, added the priest. The priest of the village, he is saying, yes, I will throw him out of the village if he does not keep his words after that. Who had arrived on the scene on hearing the hubbub, means this kind of hot discussion was going on. Right? Acha, agreed Azam Khan, that's okay now, if it is settled. And he forthwith had a deed prepared by the petition writer of the village, who set smoking his hubble bubble. Hubble bubble is known as hookah. So that person was enjoying hookah, a kind of smoking, right? So he got it prepared by him, and this document transferring all his household goods and chattels, means personal things, personal things, was signed in the presence of the 5 elders of the village and sealed. And this document was not only signed by these 5 elder people, but that document was properly sealed also. A stamp was there. And the moneylender forthwith brought both tips of his mustache down and kept them glued in the goat style appropriate to his order. What he wanted, and his purpose was served, means Ramanand's purpose was served. He wanted to grab each and everything, being smart. He grabbed everything, his purpose was served. So what difference does it make if he keep the tips of the mustache upwards or downward? What difference does it make? Because he was a smart moneylender also, so he had grabbed each and everything, his purpose was solved. So he was putting his tips of mustache downwards. Only as soon as Azam Khan's back was turned, he muttered to the peasants seated nearby, my father was a sultan. When this Khan was going away, in this way it was said that my father was sultan, and they loved to see the Khan give a special twist to his mustache as he walked away, maintaining the valiant uprightness to the symbol of his ancient and noble family, though he had become a pauper. Pauper means a poor, a beggar, a mendicant. He was on the road, he had nothing left, he had mortgaged each and everything. So indirectly these people were laughing at him, at his stupidity, right? So in this way, dear students, this chapter is over. This chapter is over, right? So let's have a brief introduction of the writer of this chapter, Mulk Raj Anand, right? A brief introduction. Mulk Raj Anand was born in the year 1905 and breathed his last, means he died in the year 2003. One of the most celebrated Indian novelists who wrote in English was born in Peshawar. You know Peshawar, now it is in Pakistan, but at that time that was the part of India only, but after the division that went into Pakistan. So Peshawar, and educated at the universities of Lahore, this is also in Pakistan, right? London and Cambridge. Cambridge is the name of a university, means this is about his schooling and education, academics. And Mulkraj Anand's novels include The Untouchable, Coolie, The Sword and the Sickle, Private Life of an Indian Prince, Seven Summers and Morning Face. He also published a number of short stories which reveal a lively sense of humor. Almost all his novels and works were full of humors, a keen eye for the pretensions of the people, and a feeling of warm compassion. And in this way, dear students, this is the introduction, brief introduction of the writer Mulkraj Anand, and I hope you all must have got this chapter word by word, line by line. I have just explained, but still if you have any doubt, you can discuss with us, and let me extend my best wishes for you, for your better beings, well-beings, and stay tuned, stay healthy, stay home, and have a nice time. Thank you.